Hello everyone, my name is Shada, and I'll be your entertainer this evening. Today we're going to be playing a new game called Knock on the Coffin Lid. Today we're just going to be hopping into the Prologue, but the full game did release just a couple days ago, so if you want to go check that out, seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. For now, let's hop into the Prologue and see what's waiting. So this is my first time playing, so I'm gonna go ahead and play with hints. At least until I'm used to it. This is your path. There are 4 events on it. This is a regular battle. I'm assuming they mean the skull. This is a camp. This is a vendor. And this is an elite battle. You are here. Left click on the regular battle icon to start the first event. Here is your hero, a brother of fire. Got health and allies. If they die, you lose them forever. Luckily, this is a roguelike game, so I assume you only lose them forever within the game that you're playing. Enemies are demon worshippers. And they have effects. So he has evasion. Oh, I didn't get to see the other one. Studying the effects is the first thing you should do if you don't want unpleasant surprises. These are our cards. We've got lunge and guard. 12 block, 12 damage. Each card has an energy cost. And we have 4 energy. There are different card types. Attack cards. Lay all the cards in your hand. To do this, drag a card from your hand to the enemy. Ah yes, his evasion. So it would be better to focus on this one for now. Run out of energy, click end turn. So from what I saw on the Steam page, I don't think this is actually the person we're playing as. But this is just the prologue, so it's just kind of a demo. Pay attention to the enemy's intention. He's about to attack you. Strike for 22 damage. And need to defend yourself. These are skill cards. Don't deal damage. Provide block. So I've got 9 or 12. Doing 22, so I do need both. Yeah, that almost gets all of them. At the start of each turn, all block is removed. End turn, but I haven't even used all. This is a tutorial, it's fine. Burn Ethereal. If left in hand, gain miss. The enemy added a status card to your deck. Statuses are harmful cards that clutter your hand and have a negative effect. All status cards are removed from the deck at the end of battle. So basically I have to play those as soon as I get them. Your cards come into your hand from the deck. So miss is just sitting there. Doesn't seem like I have it in the hand yet. Oh, hi. No one is going to attack you, which means it's the perfect time to play a talent card. Talent cards differ in that after playing, they are removed from the game until the end of the battle. Okay. Your hero gained an effect, which is Grudge. Upon taking health damage, gain 1 strength. Got 1 energy left. Well, no one's attacking, so let's hurt this guy. Cards from your hand go to the discard pile. It's a pretty standard card game. The enemy added a curse into your deck. Curses are harmful cards. Unlike status cards, curses aren't removed from the deck at the end of the battle. You've drawn a status card. Its description indicates that you must burn it. This word is highlighted in blue, which means that it has its own description. I didn't have time to read it. Yes, I get now play this card, but I would like to know what it says. Cards like this don't get discarded, but get burned. Burned cards are not removed from the game or shoved back into the deck. Okay. Still don't know if it actually did anything, though. I guess it just used up my energy, not enemy. If item bonuses, hover over them to read the description. Okay. And you have potions. There's the armor elixir, which gains 1 block for each armor. Okay. And defeat the enemies to continue training. They're both gonna block. He's finally dropped his evasion. And that's my turn. Bad luck. If left in the hand, burn a random card, so I don't want that. But do I want to use 3 of my 4? Does it burn any card? I think it stays. It said it stays though. So I do have to use it. And then because they're planning to attack, I'm gonna want to block. Both guarding, so I can probably just hold on to my guards, since he's not going to attack. There's really no point in guarding if he's... Yeah. Press the advantage, deal 6 damage. If they're exposed, gain block. Gain 10 block and 1 int. Huh. It's fun. Or deal 20 damage. I feel like press the advantage looks better. And you gained an item. Okay. So clearly elves are a thing in this world if there's an elven sword. The day went well. We burned 2 villages to the ground. But these people are not worthy of the pity they let contagious oh. I'm not sure we're playing as the good guys right now. If they let contagious filth enter their homes, demons will devour their souls. They can't be saved? Reinforcements are still not here. They went by way of the rotten bog. What could have gone wrong? No clue, but I'm not sure I want you guys to get reinforcements. At the camp, you can rest to restore health, or train to upgrade a card. If you like the suggested upgrade, click on confirm or back to get another card. Sure. Despite the war, trade doesn't stop. So it seems. Got 600 gold. Notice the set icon? Indicates what items belong to a set. Oh, it's probably like this thing by the antlers here. I don't think you can see my cursor. No, you can't. Got that turned off. Yeah, the bottom row on the left, the antler looking thing, has a set icon in the top left of that box. When equipping the hero with 2 or more items from the same set, you'll get bonuses. Yeah, the one I just illuminated. Hover the cursor over the item to see the set bonuses. That's elfin stuff. Can gain evasion, restore health for evasion, gain fury, or miss. Some items add item cards to your deck. Okay. And you have a curse in your deck. To get rid of it, click on Remove Card. The service isn't free, and the cost increases after each removed card. Ah. You're done shopping, click on the X. I should probably take advantage of the set bonus. I am kind of curious about this mask, though. Got the gold, so why not? And a cucumber elixir. Sure, why not? Seems useful. Let's equip these. The mask does look kind of gnarly. On the second day, we met with those for whom we came, the demons. It was easy and pleasant to kill the servants. They are not our equals. We prepared all our lives for a battle with their masters. However, there were too many demons. They pressed on without a break, and we fought without rest. I took down a few demons, but their place was taken by creatures larger and stronger. When first cries for help were heard, I felt that we would not win that fight. Divert the attention to yourself or run to the rescue. Divert attention. Why not? Where are you running to? Come closer. Don't be afraid. Is there at least one worthy opponent among you? Yes, even two. I don't get the feeling we're supposed to win this fight. That's okay. Let's see. I mean, this is a roguelike, so, you know. It's 12 alchemy. Frankly, almost none of it. Oh, I've got 3 energy left. Just enough for a talent. So somehow they're getting stronger when I get more defense. Are they somehow gaining strength when I gain strength, I wonder? Oh, that was a lot of damage. Well. I don't have much else I can do, so We'll do as much damage as we possibly can. And we're down. Forgive us, Mortis, we let you down. No, it's fine. Reinforcement didn't come. We can't manage without them. I know. You've done everything you could, and that's enough. Calm down and hold on for a bit. Help will come soon. At least I hope so. Doesn't seem like help made it. That's pretty. And now we've got our difficulty. We've got easy, normal, hardcore, or terrible. You'll wish you were in the coffin. Normal, the enemies will pretend that they want to stop you. Sure, let's have them pretend they actually want to stop us. As a rule, I usually like to go with normal.
Oh, my head's splitting. What's going on?
I don't even know where to start. What are you interested in the most right now?
Where are we?
Somewhere between the elven fortifications and the heathlands, in the tomb of Ingvar.
Ingvar's dead? What happened to him?
The wine you brought on the trip was poisoned. Ingvar, Venadis, Bjorn, they're all dead.
Go on and tell me, why should I believe you?
It's easy to see I'm telling the truth because their coffins are next to yours. You all died. I've brought you back to life. You're welcome.
Who poisoned the wine? Was it you?
Me? Why would I kill you only to resurrect you?
Who are you anyway? And what do you want from me?
You may call me Mortis. You don't owe me anything. Just go home.
Not so fast. Do you know who poisoned the wine? How much time has passed? And if Ingvar's dead, then who is ruling the Northern Gate?
Too many questions, Percival.
Does that surprise you? Why did you bring me back? What about the others?
All in good time. I'll tell you when we meet again.
I'll figure things out on my own. I'm not so sure I want to meet you again.
I'm afraid this is inevitable. Safe journeys.
My head. Damn it. What the hell is going on here?
Every time you die, you come back here. I could have told you from the start, but I wanted it to be a surprise.
Well, I suppose it's better than eternal oblivion. Go on. Are there any more surprises?
You've moved back, not in space, but in time. Everything that happened after your resurrection hasn't happened yet.
So what now? Should I start over? You promised to answer my questions.
All right, one thing at a time. Tell me everything you remember.
So I set out, feeling a vague anxiety, confused and discouraged.
So this is Percival. From my understanding, in the full game, there's 3 characters you can play as. This is the prologue, so we only get Percival.
I couldn't even imagine how much things had changed. and I had no idea of the dangers that were awaiting me.
You're a warrior. You're used to dangers. Don't blame me. Any story must have an element of surprise in it.
Event log. Meet with Sigismund. Sigismund will not let his brother's murder go unpunished. Together we'll find the guilty parties and punish them. So it looks like we have 3 possible starting spots. Start on the left. Block does not disappear at the start of the turn. That's... okay. Adaptive includes special options to evolve into a different card. Oh, that costs 2. That's why it's not letting me do it. Gains block and deals damage. I think I lose my block, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it.
A breather never hurt anybody.
There goes his. Gonna go ahead and guard and do a bit more damage. That's all my energy. I'm guessing this is an elf. Just based on they haven't really talked about anything else. I guess they've talked about demons. I mean, I guess it could be a demon. But also the only demons we saw were like really obviously demons. Let's see. I haven't found anything to pull stuff out of the discard, but it might be nice to have something that does damage with a 0 cost. 8 damage to all enemies could be nice. I think I'll do the 0 cost. It's always pretty useful.
Some elves attacked me. That was the last thing I expected.
Okay, so yeah, that's an elf.
What happened? Are the elves and humans enemies now?
The mysterious death of Ingvar put an end to your alliance. No one knows who poisoned the wine, so everyone's blaming each other.
But the humans have always helped the elves.
You mean Ingvar's people helped the elves? Actually, the elves consider the humans to be very fickle. Aren't they right?
Do a battle or a note event. Let's do another battle. The humans have betrayed our friendship. I wonder if Ingvar was an elf? Maybe that was like... Well, do 1 guard. And then do some damage. Doesn't look like he's gonna block, so we should be good to do damage next time as well. deals 7 damage. Okay, so strength increases the damage on cards. That's why they do different things than what they say in the deck. It's gonna do 6 again, so I want to make sure I guard. Hold on, what's armor do? At the end of the turn, gain 1 block for each armor. So if I play this, I've got 7 armor, and then if I just attack, do I get 7 defense? I do. Now does the 7 armor stay? That's the next question. Yes, I still have 7 armor. Okay, there you go. So realistically, I don't really need to guard against him right now. I can just knock him out. He also was low on health, so... Why would you skip over getting the gold? Why would you skip any of this? Some sort of speedrun strat, I wonder? What's exposed? Can you not... The kitten I just got is trying to lay on my keyboard and she keeps putting her head on the mouse pad. It makes it very difficult to move my mouse correctly when you do that. Okay. So what's exposed? Take 50% more damage. So that's an actual status they have to have. I don't know how to give them that status. Let's do header, because that'll be the first chance for us to get stuff out of the discard pile.
So you listened to my advice and went home?
I went to Sigismund, Ingvar's younger brother and the heir to the throne.
To what end?
What do you mean, to what end? First of all, to figure out what to do. I wanted to tell Sigismund everything I knew and to hear everything he knew. I wanted to confer with him and put together a plan for the future. I was certain that he wouldn't let Ingvar's death go unpunished.
We both have much to find out.
The farther I went, the more reasons I found for meeting with Sigismund.
Let's start from the beginning.
Hey.
I ran into an elven ambush and was captured. Fortunately, they wanted to question me before exterminating me. With a bag on my head and hope in my heart, I waved the interrogation. Try to escape, obviously. Concussion? Ah. I tried to get away, but the elves calmed me down with a blow to the head. When I came to my senses, the bag had already been removed from my head. The commander interrogated me, and I told him everything. When the elves found out that I'd been Ingvar's bodyguard, their attitude immediately changed. They even offered me food and shelter, but I hurried to say goodbye to them. You never know what will come into the heads of these crazy elves. One blow to the head was enough for me to stay away from them. Okay, so... I got myself a concussion. Despite the war, trade doesn't stop. Oh, hopefully I can get rid of that concussion, maybe? Oh, I definitely can't afford any of this. Goodness. I mean, maybe this, but... that would be a good way to get exposed for some stuff. It is very expensive, though. That's like all of the stuff. Or almost all of my gold. That's what I was trying to say. Gain 2 evasion. Gain 5 armor. I think I've got armor pretty much set at the moment. I think I'm good for now. Sneaking my way through an elven outpost, I noticed a sentry sleeping on duty. It was a good opportunity to slip by unnoticed, but I was struck by a better idea. Rob him or wake him up. Gently. I mean, I could rob him. What's the benefit of waking him up? Am I gonna get another concussion? Let's see. I woke the elf up, holding my knife to his throat. Needless to say, he was happy to give me some gold. I like to think he learned a valuable lesson. So, just robbing him while he's awake instead of asleep. Here I am, enjoying a lucky find while the owner of the chest is probably dead. Yeah, probably. Poisonous armor, goblin armor, or trickster hat. Let's do poisonous. Sounds fun.
I had been planning an easy trek through the sunny city, but I quickly realized that the first band of elves to come across me would put an end to me. I had to find a way around the elven lands.
You could go west to the Rotten Bog, which is home to the mysterious worshippers of the Might Cult. Or go east to the Orcish hunting grounds and the Earthworm Caves.
Great, one route is better than another.
I don't even know which one I like best, but the choice is always up to you.
I mean, is this where I'm trying to go? That seems like I've just got like 3 events before I get there. Oh, or those are the 2 options I have to go. This is a pretty big map. Well, I guess I'm almost here already. There's not really a way to go around the other way, so... By accident, I interrupted an elven sharpshooter's training session. My sudden appearance distracted him and he missed the bullseye. The mishit seemed to frustrate him. Gee, I wondered why. Oh, to prove his skill, he decided to use me as his target. And this time, he was not going to hit off the mark. Goodness. Okay, for some reason I can only target the front. Which I'm not sure if that's the taunt thing or...
Poison kills slowly, but surely.
Can probably just knock him out. That's all I got then.
Did you use any tactics at all?
Oh, come on. I'm absolutely using tactics. You just happened to have evasion during that round. Probably should have done block instead. It's fine. Yeah, no, I could heal myself, but... I feel like I'm gonna finish this without needing to. Yep, there he goes. Down he goes. That bad, huh? Let's see. Got a horned helmet, an orc helmet, or an elven helmet. Got all sorts in this world, it seems. Really can't see what they do, though. Can guess. Cannot see. Ah, there we go. Gain strength, lose agility. gain evasion and balm. Gain 2 armor, and you can stun. So the horned helmet seems the best. Yeah, I probably should use that if my health isn't going to recover at all. Haven't had any rest. Yeah, that should work. I would quite like to get rid of him so he doesn't breach more. Because that is quite annoying.
Prickly, huh? His ordeal is over.
Got 7 defense, he's doing 6. Does 13 damage, so that's good. I forgot about the evasion. It's fine. And yeah, we can defend just because. Hey, that was my card. It's actually not the one I thought would be the rarest, which is interesting.
Your hands are getting weak. They can no longer hold the weapon.
I'm sure they can hold a weapon just long enough to finish this. Well, that's not ideal. But also he's about to go down, so. Disarm. Loses 2 strength. 12 damage. If they're exposed, you draw 1 and gain 1 energy. So essentially half cost if they're exposed. Or cleave. It would be nice to down the enemy's strength when they do that. Take the boots. Oh, one more. Finally some rest. Let's see. Yeah, flourishing lunch sounds good. Of course, that's just that one. Where'd the X go? Oh,
Try as I might, I can't remember how I came to the frontier or how I died. You were accompanying Ingvar on a peacekeeping mission to the frontier. The dwarves and the elves were on the verge of war. Only the Lord of the Northern Gate managed to bring them to the negotiating table, but the mysterious demise of your party ruined everything.
Why weren't our bodies returned home?
As the dwarven invasion began, you were buried hastily and with no ceremony. The affairs of the living, as ever, turned out to be more important than the problems of the dead.
oh look, an elf on a bear. The senior druid sent a cutthroat after me, gained on me at the edge of the elven domain, with a trail of fresh corpses leading towards me from the tomb. He didn't have any difficulties tracking me down. My longtime friendship with the elves has become slightly tainted. I did not want to kill the elves. Returned home, I was willing to slaughter all the elves in my way. I mean, it's kind of hard to be friends with people when you're a dead man. Just from a general point of view. Most people don't believe you when you claim to be someone who is dead. On the bear's death changes intent. So does that mean I'm targeting the bear instead of the assassin? Oh boy, there's multiple pieces to this one, it seems. So from what I can tell, it seems like when you go through your deck, the discard pile then returns to your draw. So that's why burned cards are important, because they don't return.
Did you throw an empty bottle at the enemy after that?
Absolutely. Oh, what was that? Will be moved to the deck. Let's do growling. Does have strength, so why can't I use this? Why can I not use my skill? Skills? What? What do you mean? How did I end up helpless? How do I get rid of that? I mean, it was clearly something he did, but like... Is that one of his skills? Playing attacks inflicts disarmed. It's not. I have so many skills. And now I can't do anything. Yeah, this guy's good at what he does. That being said, he is down to 26 health. So now that I can actually do stuff... What was that? Will be moved to the deck. And the bear is down. Change of plans becomes more aggressive without evasion. Gotta waste a bit of energy then. Fortunately, I can kind of just throw everything at him. That's wearing down his evasion. That's gonna be painful.
That hurt.
Yeah, it did. I don't think I have a healing item. So there's almost no way I'm winning this. Yep, there we go. Total time spent 36 minutes and 56 seconds. Did I? That seems shorter than I expected. Score 105 until level 2 is 105 out of 400. You are understandably upset that upon rebirth you have to start back from square one, but this is not precisely true. Of course you lose all your acquired skills and equipment, yet there is something even more valuable that remains: knowledge. You will learn your path, your options, what works and what doesn't. Over time you will be honed for success, and that's the genius of my plan. So I don't think I can change class, because I think that's changing character. And I don't want to change difficulty. I'm going to click and see what that has. Yeah, those are different characters, it looks like. Percival's childhood was relatively nice, although not carefree. He was taken from a big and poor family to the Lord's palace in the Northern Gate. Since then, he has never needed material goods again. He was brought up in the finest traditions of an ancient noble family. Harsh training and trying ordeals hardened his body and spirit. Shackles, combat stance, bear spirit armor, and dwarven boots for class items. And he's gonna go off on his spiel again. Let's continue.
So it's like I look into the future?
And if you don't like something in the future, you can try and change it.
What I don't like is getting killed, for the most part.
That's exactly what I meant, for the most part.
And how long will it last? What do you want from me?
It'll last until I decide you've had enough. Enjoy yourself. Do you have a problem with that? Think about what you want, Percival.
So we went left last time. Found the elves that like us. Let's try the middle path this time. And we found a human that doesn't like us.
In misery didn't show you sympathy and didn't expect compassion from you.
It's only doing 6 damage, so my armor should cover that. But it doesn't hurt to just save that 1 extra damage. Oh, we're out of energy. Okay. And he's down.
Their deaths bring you closer to your goal.
Cautious block will be good, as long as I don't get that effect that keeps me from
Robbers
doing
have
skills.
never before dared to enter the Elven forests.
They've come down from the north, from the heathlands, which have been recently ravaged by the war.
It's a refuge of outcasts and fugitives from the Empire, but Ingvar thought they were decent, freedom-loving people.
Starvation and devastation may force even decent people to become bandits and marauders.
So here's what I'm kind of wondering. Is Mortis like a vampiric sire, or is he just a necromancer? Because we definitely don't seem to be a vampire. We're fighting out in broad daylight. There's no mention of, like, blood-sucking or anything. That's what I originally thought was going on, was vampires. Passing through the forest, I came to a camp of bandits. People resting by a bonfire eyed me warily, but none of them took up arms, so I calmed down a little. I was invited to the bonfire. Assuming that I wouldn't be able to refuse the invitation, I quietly approached them. The warmth and steady, soothing light of the fire beckoned me. Nearby, 2 bandits were having a duel. Nobody was paying any attention to them. A little further away, a few people were excitedly throwing dice. On the other side stood a cage covered with tilt? Some sort of cloth, I guess? All the humans in the frontier except you are brigands from the heathlands. They mistook you for one of their own kind. Come up to the cage, I guess. I wanted to look at the cage, but I wasn't allowed to do that. The bandits instantly unsheathed their weapons and told me that if I needed the captive, I could buy him out for 100 coins. I have 100 coins, but they forbade me from coming close to him. I won't be able to buy anything else, but sure.
Where can I find the golem? I haven't encountered any.
What's this about a golem? Why are we suddenly talking about a golem?
It's on the path that leads to the heathlands, and that path starts not far from the tomb.
Got it. I'll go there, kill the golem, and take the core.
Easier said than done. You won't survive its first attack without the insubstantiality effect.
But there's another way. You can disable and even capture the golem if you know the access password. I think I missed something in the story there. There's only one way to the bandit camp, but maybe the captive that I just unlocked was supposed to tell me something? I have no clue. Let's go this way. Got a dwarf friend. Alright, let's... He's just gonna defend, so we can focus on attack. This will set us up for the next round, so that works.
No matter how many times you win, it feels like the first time, every time.
Got 10 block and discarding a card. 4 damage to all enemies. And random skill. I guess the flourish would be good.
As I understand, Sigismund was your friend in your past life.
My only friend. We'd been friends since childhood.
And you had no other friends?
The notables find it hard to hide their arrogance when they talk to commoners. But Sigismund has always been different. Can you imagine? One time, he even punched Ingvar when he told me to clear the table.
Are you joking? Did he really punch the Lord of the Northern Gate?
No, of course not. We were all kids back then.
Ah, yes, so he wasn't the Lord yet. Very different. War is a filthy affair with corpses piling up and marauders descending like vultures, rifling through the dead and preying on the living. I came across one such piece of scum along my way. He lacked the capacity to even be embarrassed. On the contrary, he beckoned me over and asked me to help him pull the boots off the corpse. I mean, you do kind of need boots, dude. You're walking around barefoot. I helped the marauder with his dirty work, and he shared his loot with me, so maybe he wasn't all that bad after all. It's not like the dead men are using it. And in this world, that probably means the difference between life and death for him. So we know there's the druid guy here. We can still head off that way. Technically. We just have to go that way now if we want to get there. I kind of want to see what the other one is, though. So I might as well go to this one. Oh. That's a very concerning situation. A loony troll decided to reconcile the elves with the dwarves, but it didn't look as cute as it sounds. It's pointless to rationalize the actions of a not-so-rational creature. Apparently, tamed trolls tend to copy the behavior of their owners in a very extravagant way. That's certainly extravagant.
Trolls are the most innocent victims of war. But you hardly think about that when one of these monsters is coming at you.
So I do kind of wonder, at the top keeps showing the two snakes from like the loading screen sort of fighting at each other. I wonder if there's like a morality thing to this. He didn't do his attack. At least it didn't look like he did his attack. Greater than 3. I don't think I can get it much higher. If I had... If I just had that 0 cost card, then I could probably do it, but... pretty much knock him down now. An interesting character. You simply killed him and that was that? Well, yes, and what was I supposed to do? Try to talk to him? For a change? Come on, it's a troll. Was there an option to talk to him? Didn't see an option to talk. So a random card costs 0, which would be pretty nice. Draw a random card, and it will cost 0. Or upon taking health damage, gain 1 strength. I feel like Chaos is better because it's a random card in the hand, sure. But it's until the end of the battle, so as soon as it goes back into the deck, it's 0 again. It's not just for this turn. Ooh, the Horned Helmet. That one was pretty good. You get 4 block for each burned card. I don't know how much I'm burning cards. Increase max HP, gain 5 armor and 3 ward. Oh, I might need that more than the Horned Helmet. Stun was really useful, though. I should probably take Goblin Armor. This ward seems like it would be pretty useful. A Troll Ear. Doubles the efficiency of bone. Lovely.
Trolls have never been seen in the frontier. Which wild wind has brought them here? I suspect it has something to do with the dwarves.
You're right. The trolls were brought here from Thundering Mountain by the dwarves. They have long used these giant imbeciles as draft animals. But somebody has given them the bad idea to train the trolls to consume elven flesh.
So, do they want to impart the trolls with refined elven taste?
That's one way of putting it. By the way, from a troll's limited perspective, there isn't much difference between elven and human meat.
That much I figured out.
Sure, it's just enough difference. Let's see, what path do I want to take? Either way is treasure at the moment. Just a question of where else I want to end up. There's a vendor down this way. That's probably the better option at the moment. Here I am, enjoying a lucky find, while the owner of the chest is probably dead. One man's misfortune is another man's treasure. Roots of Balance. Draw 1 from the draw pile and discard a random card each time a card is burned. When inflicting exposed, also inflict 1 weakness. I don't have anything that inflicts exposed, though. Or I could get a weapon that does 10 damage, reset the cost of attacks in hand to 0 before use. Actually, I do want that. That sounds very useful. What is wrong with that elf? I had to face the most dangerous elven weapon. One Lycan on the battlefield is worth a whole squad of seasoned warriors. However, very few Lycans are able to keep their sanity under the pressure of the werewolf curse. Those wretched Lycans cannot rein in their bestial nature, are ostracized or executed in times of peace, and in times of war they are set on the enemies like hounds. You seem quite knowledgeable about the fate of Lycans. Bjorn told me a little about the curse, about how the curse had made him an outcast. He's also a Lycan, but he didn't go completely crazy, only half crazy. That's why he stayed alive. The Druid Council has forbidden him to settle in the Elven lands, but still better than dying like a mad dog. Huh. Well, that's quite curious. Play the cautious block. Should set us up good for the next round. I think I should be alright with that. Yeah, I thought that's what it was saying it did. And we may as well block all the damage if we can. Chaos. And it wasn't the one I wanted, but that's fine. Stunned. So that means I can do pretty much anything to him. He's got one more evasion though. And there he goes.
Inglorious death.
Character is exposed, gain 10 block. Gain 10 block the next time HP is lost. Or increase max health. See, the one thing with increasing your maximum health is it never says that it's going to heal you for that amount either. I'm going to go for the enthusiasm. The only good of increasing your max health is if you have the items to heal yourself to that point. What? Forge. Why am I forging? Upgrade? That is exactly the same. Oh, it's a 0 cost now. Yes. Despite the war, trade doesn't stop. I don't think I have any curses, but let's just check. Nope, no curses. I don't think I have any boots either, sadly. Neither does he. I can always use more elixirs, though. No healing elixirs, sadly. Should be fine. Yes. I don't equip things to my companion, I don't think. It didn't show me how to do that. Finally, some rest. It was very timely because I was being pestered by clothes bugs. You get rid of them only with the help of a campfire. How is that? You have to hold your clothes over an open fire for a while, especially folds and seams. That's smart. I didn't know about that. You live and you learn. And how do you get rid of them? I try not to get them at all. Well, I try pretty hard too. Yeah, but I assume it's easier if you're like a nobleman who can just not go out and do stuff. I'm only down 2 health, so I'm gonna train. Let's do lunge. Oh, I only got to train one of them. Okay. A couple of dwarves, bosom friends or even brothers, decided to teach me a lesson because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That is, for no particular reason, I was about to have a very dangerous fight. It was clear that they understood each other without words, and they had won many victories fighting together, 2-on-1. Well, luckily this is not 2-on-1, this is 2-on-2. Still not necessarily that much better.
These two may be annoying, but killing them should feel nice.
Unplayable at the end of the... No. I don't like that. Why would you do that and not just... I don't know. Do the damage to begin with? I should have played that first. Would have been able to guard if I'd played backstab first, but I forgot what it does. And now I have 2 wounds. That's still not terribly ideal. And I still have no boots. I just realized that. See, they both have 15 defense. Should be able to drop that off of him. Then I can either guard or use enthusiasm. He's only doing 18 damage, but he's doing it to my friend. Who's blocking. I think if I do this, we'll be fine. Yeah, that's not enough to hit him.
What's he up to?
What's who up to? Let's see here. Bumble1204, thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Wait, when did my guard become 0? I might as well play it in that case. I probably should have played it on him. That's fine. It's got 15 defense, so that should get rid of it. And that should get rid of him. That's all we can do at the moment. He's got no guard, so that will just hit him. And he's targeting me, so it's fine if I just guard myself.
In such a situation, I'd recommend an elixir of purification.
Why? Don't have one up anyway. Still got no defense. This guy does not learn. Lunges increases damage by 6. I'll be pretty good. I've got a decent amount of lunge. Amulet of Death. On enemy's death each turn, gain 1 energy and draw 1 extra card. That sounds pretty fun. Box hat looks cool, but my current hat's pretty useful. And deal 6 damage and 1 evasion. Deal damage equal to 30% of the target's current HP. That would be pretty useful. I kind of like using back stab though. So I'm gonna go with the Amulet of Death. See if we forge this up. Increases damage by 12 for the first lunge. So that doubles it. Witch's Eye? Return a burned card of your choice to hand. Oh, that's pretty useful. Oh, it's one of 3. Cards in hand cost 0 until the end of the battle. Also pretty useful. Or gain 2 energy. Technically, the Elixir of Tirelessness is the most useful of these. Witch's Eye is cool, but I don't burn a lot of cards. Yet. I don't burn a lot of cards yet. I managed to slice through the defenses of the dwarves, and made it to the Crimson Steps. But awaiting me, there were the orcs and the goblins. Compared to them, the dwarves are very hospitable. Huh. I'll be honest, for this just being like the demo / prologue, I was kind of expecting it to end there. Got 2 unknown events and 2 battles we can start with. Let's start at this one. Kind of curious what that camp up there is. I wandered into a clump of Oblivion herb. Orc shamans use it to get rid of curses. The only problem was that the herb is poisonous, and only shamans know the right way to prepare it. What would happen if I tried a leaf? Probably get poisoned. But sure, let's do it. We live to die anyway. And I have to delete a card. Well, let's do a repetitive one. I did a little harm to my health, but the herb worked. Oh, I didn't have a curse to get rid of, that's the problem. Maybe one more? Nope. No, I don't have any curses. Thank you. One should know when to stop. Sure should. An orc shaman was sitting by a bonfire, smoking a large pipe. His bloodshot, filmy eyes and crooked grin were radiating amiability. He waved at me in a friendly manner, and beckoned me to the fire, offering me his pipe. Do I risk it? I mean, last unknown substance I tried was, it got rid of one of my cards. Sure, we might have to fight him if we don't, so why not? Choose a reward. I can get more chaos. Or another flourish. Let's do more chaos. And a sleeve trick. Ooh. 0 cost to draw 2 cards. That sounds much more useful. 10 block, discard a random card. If the enemy intends to attack, gain 7 block. But if they don't, what's the point of the card then? Or draw until there are 6 cards in your hand. That seems a bit more useful. Wow, this is a lot of cards. Got 20 damage, 4 damage and 1 strength. Cannot be discarded upon playing. Deal 5 damage and gain 5 block. If the card stays in hand, increase damage and block by 5. What does that mean? It's not discarded at the end of the turn but remains in hand. If the card stays in hand, increase damage and block by 5. But it can't be discarded, it stays in your hand. I'm curious. I am very curious. I do like the 20 damage, but I'm very curious about this pressure one. Ooh, but now I've got curses. Well, obviously I don't want the curses, so... Well, what do you think? Is it too strong? To be honest, strong is the most fitting description. I'd rather have something weaker. For that, I'll need heather, but it doesn't grow here. There's nothing weaker here in the steppes. You've been to the frontier, haven't you? Well, there's a place called the Heathlands not far from there. That heather makes for incense smoke you'll never forget. I'd gladly pick some heather for you. There's a war there right now. So what? There's always a war around here, but we keep going somehow. Alright. Next time I'll try to stop by at the Heathlands. If it works out, I'll bring you some heather. Cool. I think we made a friend. So now we've got a vendor, some mystery events, and treasure. It's kind of curious. So's that. Can we go to both of them? We cannot. It's one or the other. I kind of think the spiky unknown event might mean that there's definitely a fight there. I'll try out this one. I was chilled through by icy steppe wind, and I got sick with the steppe plague. The goblins had a cure for this ailment, but they demanded all of my money in return. Well, it's only 273 gold. It's not too terrible. Or I could just suffer. Yeah, I'll just suffer. No way, I'd rather cough but still have my money. Surprised I didn't lose that much health. Here I am enjoying a lucky find, while the owner of the chest is probably dead. So there are vampires. But somehow we're not a vampire. When dealing health damage, restore 2 health if the target has less than half health. Drinking blood is optional. Upon killing an enemy, deal 20 damage to all enemies. It's pretty nice. Armor of Vengeance. Increase max HP. When losing HP, gain 1 strength and 5 block. I'm sure we could use some boots. And we finally have some sort of shoes. Oh, wait, we lost our traveling companion, didn't we? Don't think I've seen him since we left the last area. Oh no, he's here. Just haven't had a battle. I probably should start defending my ally as well. Let's see. None of them are exposed at the moment. Let's try a crush.
He tried.
He sure did. I'm not... I mean, I could draw 0 cost cards. Hey Bumble, thanks for the compliment. Glad you like my model.
A breather never hurt anybody.
Yeah, goal is actually a witch, not a princess, but I do appreciate the compliment. That's actually very nice of you. Let's see. Oh, of course we've got to miss. Gotta play that. Backstab. Got a free lunch. Oh, does backstab do 2 of them now? Oh. Gonna need to read that card again. Let's see. Can gain an energy for 0. Cautious block again, or gain 3 block and 1 agility. Probably maneuver would be good.
I've always admired the goblins, those nasty little bastards, for their will to live. There are so few of them, yet they continue to fight against their orcish neighbors century after century.
Underneath the surface of the earth, the Crimson Steppes are mottled with a myriad of earthworm tunnels. It's so easy to get lost in this intricate network, becoming worm food in the process. However, the goblins were able to adapt to such an environment. There they hide from the orcs, able to stealthily cover vast distances and suddenly pop out onto the steppes, literally out of the ground. While there are very few goblins on the surface, no one knows for sure how many are hidden below.
Alright, so we can... We're almost to this thing. All of a sudden it occurred to me that joining some orc clan was not a bad idea. I would gain honor and respect immediately, otherwise the orcs looked at me like I was nothing. Oh, they're going a little too fast. There we go. Otherwise, the orcs looked at me like I was nothing. Everyone was trying to offend or even kill me. So I made inquiries, and it turned out that the orcs were ready to accept me into the clan. The conditions were pretty simple. Kill a big worm, or pay a big fee. I didn't think it was that simple. Do you really think it's simple? Well, relatively simple. You just need to demonstrate strength or wealth to show what you're worth. It doesn't even matter that I'm human. Orcs are not racists. They can see a human's merits as much as each other's, although your own merits are admittedly quite specific. I'm not sure how much of a fee I can actually pay, so let's kill a big worm. Decided to kill a big worm. That's the easiest of all, isn't it? Worms are not grown by goblins for years just for you to kill them. What do I care about nasty goblins? Oh, that is a very big worm. Maybe the fee would have been easier. I think for 25, at least 18 here, and I've got an evasion, so I'll probably be fine. Yeah.
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
Just a bit. Turns out buffs are actually quite useful. Okay. Chaos time. card stays in hand, increase damage and block by 5. So I think that means that if I don't play it this turn, it'll deal 5 more damage and 5 more block. Let's play some chaos. And grab some armor. And yeah, that's what it does. Now the question is, how long can I hold on to it? Oh, I can hold on to it as long as I want to, it looks like. Okay. It's got 7 block. So he should be fine. I should probably use an elixir of recovery though. Lunge currently costs 0, so that's fun. And just guard up low. Oh, he's hitting for 0 at the moment. That's fun. And we won against the worm. Gain 3 strength, 1 energy, and 3 armor. Another pressure card. Rampage deals 8 damage, increase damage by 4. This combat, if the character is exposed, increase by 8. Does that mean like you play it and then it increases? Or demoralized does 3 weakness and 3 exposed. I kind of want to get the other pressure card. So if I draw them both and then just hold on to them, I'll do a lot of damage. Oh, that would be nice. Getting balm. Getting something that'll heal at least. Yeah, let's do that. Immune for 1 turn. We're dealing damage. I feel like the elixir of recovery is the most useful there. Let's just put some stuff on. Actually, I'm thinking I might prefer the armor and the ward over the bone. Yeah, I'm actually gonna leave it for now. Orcs were preparing to fight, but since they had no excuse for a fight, they set up a tournament. Just passing by and received an instant invitation. Sure. Why not? The clan amulet let me fight for the glory of my clan and compete for a special award. Woo! To begin with, I was given the weakest opponent. At least that's what they told me. We've got to start with chaos. And now the backstab is free, which makes strategist free. And suddenly we have pressure. It's an awful lot of pressure. Okay, they're all targeting me. So I can just guard. I am going to leave that one for now.
Did you decide to have a rest? Ocean of blood.
Oh, that's why that's happening. Okay. I had not seen that before. My next opponent was Tuesday's champion. That's a weird title. They hold tournaments every day? Well, at least they gave him a name. Wolg the Champion. Greetings. We're starting with pressure, so that's nice. Of course it was proficiency. May as well try. And And we got armor out of it. And we got a second pressure. Play a maneuver. Can lunge. And guard. And we're set. Still gonna take damage, but it's fine. Oh, our companion took damage. I keep forgetting they can target the other person. It's 20 and 25. Who are you? You're just removing words. You're fine. I'm about to redraw, so yes, I want to play my pressure cards. So now if the pressure cards come back into my hand, they'll start accumulating again.
It remains only to hope for a miracle.
That was 180 something damage for a second there. No, don't do that one yet. And there's my pressure back. They're already doing about 20 damage each, so... A cautious block now. He is targeting me. So we can just hold on to that for a second. It's 30 damage.
Killed and forgotten.
And he's down. I was going to face the current champion in the final. Into the arena we go.
An exotic opponent. I must admit, I have not met one like that. An exotic opponent. I must admit, I have not met one like that.
Well, I definitely need to, save up my pressure for this. Naturally, pressure was the one that got made 0. That should stay.
did you counter it with?
100 damage. What can I counter it with? I can't even knock down his shield. That did not apply to him. That wasn't. Yeah, no, that was supposed to apply to the guy who was about to get hit, not. This is kind of all I can do. At least it's down to 15. Even if I wasted an elixir. He's open. I don't have much damage available though. I am going to hold it for now. Jeez. Pressure is starting to build up, so that should be... Let's see. That's about 85 damage, the less. 83-ish.
You know what to do with all this string.
Do I now? Who are you targeting? Him? Okay, so I can only... I could have sworn I put that card on my companion. That is almost 100 damage now. The problem is entirely the fact that he has 31 shield. I've been saving this for a reason. And he's down. Never mind. I didn't even use the 0 cost one. Could actually use a better shield. And I would like my elixir of protection back. As much as the goblin bomb would be nice. I'd like my elixir back. Oh. Got a bunch more stuff. Goodness. Max HP. Gain strength. Inflict weakness on enemies. Lose agility. But gain... Ooh. Gain HP if you deal more than 20 damage. What was this one? Or weakness. I'll do the orc boots. Let's do press the advantage for now. Or I could do chaos. Let's put more chaos in our life. Oh goodness, there's a lot. Okay, Snake Elixir, Strength, and Energy. Snake Elixir was pretty good. I would give all my money for a night in a tavern. I can rest or train. I should probably rest this time. Before leaving the steps, I had to face the chief of the orcs. I'd gained some respect, and he wanted to meet me in person. Needless to say, meeting and fighting is the same thing to the orcs. Well, let's see how this goes.
None of the orcs will dare to challenge these two while they are together.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have either, but hey.
They washed with their own blood.
I really don't like these unplayable ones. It's just a pain. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just... Oh, is he keeping his... No, he just has a ton of armor. Okay.
A breather never hurt anybody.
Okay, I think that was the orc trap that just went off. In that I played 3 attacks, and it didn't even let me hit the button to end the turn. Okay. Got pressure, so that can start accumulating. Like chaos. Oh. Of course it would. Alright, let's start with our chaos. We've got proficiency. Yeah, just proficiency that went to 0. Let's hold on to that for now. Got both our pressures out. So we want to do that. And with our proficiency. Carousel. When did that happen? Add to the discard pile. Add the discard pile to the draw pile. Draw a hesitate card. Where did I get carousel? What's the point of this hesitate card? It just burns at the end of the turn, and you can't play it. What does it even do? So he still has this
You
Chief's
acquired a
protection
taste
thing.
for fuss.
So that is a question. Is he going to actually... So if this stuns... Which one gets stunned? Both gain block. Well,
Where did the damage go?
it went into their defense, of course. Oh, that's probably what that was. But he's no longer under the Chief's protection.
No one can stand against such power.
Really, no one? Pretty much just have to hit this guy once. For 16? So that. Burn one status card from the deck.
What was he expecting?
I didn't even see what card that was. That's fine. That's fine. Well, I can't play those anyway. 0 cost, so I should play it. I can only play 3 attacks. And that is 105 damage. It'll only do about 70 though. I'm about to redraw. Might not be enough though. I can't play both anyway.
This is what I call skill in its purest form.
It would be an excellent time to have had a bit of chaos, but no matter. It's down anyway. I'm still not entirely sure how I managed to do so much more damage than what's on the card. Because I thought the card took into account all the strength and stuff. I guess not. Let's do Lunge Master. That seems like it will be useful. Knuckle Dusters. I wonder why they call them Knuckle Dusters. I already have a horn. Damn the Crimson Steps, the orcs, the goblins, and all the other murderous fiends. I'm not gonna miss you. Aw, not even your clan? And we're still going. I guess we go until we find the king. And we can start at one of these this time. The Brothers of Fire have already placed their idols all over the northern gate. The primordial fire spirits are notable for their short temper and intolerance, but all in all, they are no worse than the others. There's nothing wrong with worshipping them. Ask for help, donate 300 coins, donate 300 coins, or donate 300 coins. There's a lot of options here, isn't there? Guess I'll donate 300 coins. I don't know why.
I wanted so badly to be home, but the more I saw of what was happening around me in the world, the more I realized that nothing good would be waiting for me there.
Had you hoped to see the Northern Gate as it was before your death?
At first, yes, but those hopes quickly collapsed.
And the quicker the better. I wouldn't want the shock from what will come to be too strong.
You sound somewhat ominous. What else don't I know?
Don't worry. Bit by bit, almost everything will be revealed to you.
Only one way to go. I approached an unfamiliar idol, at the foot of which a boy was kneeling. Curiosity prompted me to approach the child. The boy's words made me uneasy. He prayed to the Inclines to take his soul and possess his body. I guess make an offering? You lost 99. Oh! If you perceive a demonic idol like any other, you can make an offering to it and receive a gift. Nothing personal. An offering of all your health? I don't suppose I've got a health potion. I do not. I do not. I cannot take any damage right now. Since the owner couldn't be found nearby, let's just assume that this is mine. Health potion? Nope. Well, let's just hope that my theory about this meaning there's absolutely going to be a fight here was, wrong. At the entrance to the palace, I was greeted by a gatekeeper. Looking little like a man, I was startled to hear a human voice. In true demonic form, he demanded 500 coins to buy my way in. Little did he care for his service to his master. Sometimes demons and man are not so different. I don't have the health to fight someone right now. The gatekeeper let me in, chuckling as he thanked me. He added that going back out would cost 2,000. Well, by then, hopefully I will have some help.
I was afraid that the chaos that reigned all around me hadn't left the northern gate untouched. But still, I hoped everything was fine there.
I'm sorry I hadn't warned you.
Did you want to give me a surprise? I sighed with relief when I saw from afar that the castle of the northern gate was intact. But after that, instead of familiar houses and people, I kept meeting ashes and corpses. I didn't try to figure out what had happened. I just prayed to the gods that Sigismund would be safe and sound, and hurried on towards the castle.
So we have a battle, an unknown event, a vendor, and another unknown event. This honestly feels like the safest route over here, especially at 1 HP. The good doctor promised to cure me of any ailment, although his appearance somewhat lacked credibility. His blood-stained clothes could still be explained somehow, but his predatory smile and bloodthirsty look didn't fit into my idea about healers. I don't have any curses to get rid of, so I'm gonna just go. He really does look quite demonic. It's actually really cool. It seems that the court mage of the Northern Gate has completely surrendered himself to the power of the demons. Not for free, of course. He claims to have achieved such power that he's now able to create any spell I wish. Not for free, of course. I don't even know what spell I would want. $100 coins. Sure. Disarm, battle lust, or thief. do believe. What else can I do for you? I might just go. At least all of his friends don't seem to be dead, they're just all turned into demons. And Sigismund probably will be too. I finally found a suitable place to camp, and managed to repair my worn-out shoes. That's why it's so important to pack as much spare footwear as possible when you go on a long journey. And of course we're going to rest, because otherwise we're not going to survive the final boss battle. At least I assume it's probably final. What? That was only... Whew. Okay, apparently we can only heal like half our health. I thought that was gonna be all our health, but okay. I entered the throne hall and stared at Sigismund, unable to recognize my old friend in him. I didn't even recognize the demonic abomination that was standing by the throne. I opened my mouth to say something, but couldn't utter a word. Yeah, that's about what I'd expected. Oh, there's no way we're winning this.
Your story is coming to an end.
Yeah, it probably will. Oh, so that's why I've been getting missed. It's because I didn't cure the plague. Oops. Oh, I didn't even realize I had backstab.
Did you decide to have a rest?
Okay, we've got some pressure. And the pressure cost is 0. Still gonna have to hold on to that though. Let's just see if we can get the other pressure started. We cannot. Huh. We'll kill his own ally for us. So technically, aiming at him would be better.
Get ready for pain.
Unless that means one of my allies. Well, if it does mean one of my allies, at least I will find out. And then I can fix it. That's not the card I wanted to draw. Okay, could you stop embrittling my bones?
Lie, you fools.
Do I have? Yeah, pressure's the last one in there. So it's gonna be drawn next time anyway.
That was close.
Yeah, it sure was. Now we've got to deal with that thing. Could you not move around while I'm trying to beat your effect? As long as he doesn't randomize the cost of my 0. I'm actually surprised that this is working so well. Ooh, now both my pressures are 0. Yep.
strength.
Oh, that was way too much damage, and I don't have a healing item.
Whoa.
Well, let's just see how much damage we can actually do here. Yeah.
A reckless attack.
Oh, he was targeting that one. Of course he was. Oh, he has almost 1,000 armor. There's almost no way I can beat him. Not armor, health. There's almost no way I can beat him at the moment. That's not intimidating at all.
Better than water.
Oh, he's gonna do something. As the section appears on the battlefield, takes away all unplayed cards. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean what it sounds like it means. Or else I would have absolutely just wasted drawing pressure. Or I could just destroy it. It can only take 1 damage at a time. Let's do that. Well, fine. And if that's not what it means, then I'm about to get to the point where I'm going to start drawing again. Nothing to help. Okay. Hold on, how did that knock him down? He still had like 200 health left.
Then, later on, I just waited for you. I can't say that I knew you'd show up. Rather, I had no idea what to do next. I guess I didn't even care. So this is the end of the story. Or maybe not. I tried not to think whether it was possible. I just went with the flow. But I did it. Sigismund is dead. Was that your plan? I killed him like you wanted. What's next?
You did what you wanted to do yourself, and I made that a reality. Don't thank me. Sigismund's dark figure had eclipsed the future. By taking his piece off the board, you dispelled the darkness. Now I can see everything clearly, like on a bright day. Look. The elves won't hold the frontier. It'll be seized before we can intervene. We'll have to use force to put an end to the arrogance of the overreaching dwarves. Thanks to the growth elixir, goblins will be able to assert their right to life and won't let orcs grow too strong. We won't have to deal with this problem. When you killed Sigismund, you saved the Fire Brotherhood, and they won't forget it. You will unite the people disgruntled with the rule of the Inquilines with the Fire Army, and together, you'll put an end to the demon domination. All this will eventually lead to the fall of the Northern Gate. I'm afraid at the moment the disaster is inevitable. You'll have to start all over again. Best not to resist.
If you plan for everything to go this way, know that I'll never allow it to happen. Well, I guess we're doing another battle. Your efforts are futile. Give up. Nah. Gotta be something. I can just get pressure. Up to 1,000. I have absolutely no idea how I will survive long enough to do that, but... oh well, here we go again. I guess I failed. Some of my hopes haven't been fulfilled. Your plans have been ruined, Milenis. You can't do anything without Sigismund, but I haven't achieved my goals either, because the throne of the Northern Gate is empty. Should I give Percival a chance to redeem himself? Or come to an arrangement with Bjorn? Or play in the open with Vanadis? Every decision has consequences. On your way to Sigismund, you managed to cause even more trouble than he did. By the way, it's not an easy task, I respect. But we don't want to make things even worse, do we? You'll have to start all over again, and think about the responsibility for your actions. So I'm guessing the comments about Bjorn and Vanadis, was it? Oh. Gold Digger. I'm still Percival, but apparently I can play as a Gold Digger. So it's not changing your character, it's just changing what you can do as that character. That's interesting. But yeah, that's likely all that this game actually has at the moment. Vanadis is locked, Bjorn is locked. All we have is Percival. And I'm guessing that is as far as we can go in the demo, considering we kind of can't really beat Mortis. So for now, it's actually where I'm going to go ahead and leave this video. Also because we're out of time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, that demo is free to play / prologue, demo / program prologue. The prologue is free to play, and as you saw, there are a lot of paths that I didn't take that you can go check out. Or the full game with all of the characters is available as of like 2 days ago. So yeah, you should go check that out. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you'd like to see any of my other videos, they are all uploaded on my YouTube channel at ShadowT5er. And if you'd like to catch any of my streams live in the future, they will be on twitch.tv/ShadowT5er. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time.